friends, welcome back to my channel. First off, happy Thanksgiving to you if you are tuning in on Thanksgiving or the day after. I personally love Thanksgiving. I think it's so much fun to eat all of the deliciousness that comes with Thanksgiving and just spend some time with family. But I also know that family can be tiring. It would be fun for us to do my third update for the year. We are way overdue with the hoarding closet update. I literally, according to my fancy iPad, I'm getting so fancy, I literally counted this back in October, but just haven't had a chance to film it. So we're a little bit past due, but without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the progress that I have made in my hoarding closet. First category that we have is hand soaps. I had 9, now I have 12, which is an increase of 3. But the reality is that always ebbs and flows because I'm constantly maximizing on sales. And so whenever a sale comes, I'll buy a few and then it kind of carries me through for a good chunk of time. So I'm not super surprised there, but I'm definitely gonna cool it until probably the middle of spring because that's when I will probably wipe out of all of the hand soap scents that I have and then we'll need to replenish. As far as foot cream, I had 2, still have 2. Definitely I'm gonna pull in a foot cream really soon in a project use it up because I think unless I do that, I'm not gonna bring it back into my routine. The foot creams that I have are those Burt's Bees ones and they are very, very thickening and intense and I can't just like apply them without wearing fuzzy socks. Kind of a production, so I don't do it very often. I just need to get back on the horse and use those up. As far as shampoo is concerned, I have 5, I'm down to 3. I'm constantly working on that number. I have not coupon shampoo conditioner in a really long time and that has helped. It's so easy at the drugstore to coupon for those and get them for next to nothing, if not entirely free. So once I finally cooled it on that, I was able to make big progress. I do need to wipe those out though because I really think I would like to go back to the Formulate ones that I tried. I just think that it makes a difference on my hair. My hair has been feeling very dry since switching away from the Formulate ones that I used up. For conditioner, I had 10. I am now down to 4. A lot of that number were those single-use packets that I counted because in case you're new to this, whether it's full size or travel size, I just count it all together in certain categories unless I have such a high surplus, like for example, travel body care. Leave-in hair products, had 6, still had 6. That's like a never-ending category of pain. Hair serum, same thing, had 3, still had 3. And then for hair oil, had 1, still have 1. Hair oil is gonna move super, super, super slow. For towel body wash, I had 2, now I have 3. I did have that 1 coupon over the summer and I couldn't help myself. I had to get me a Cactus Blossom travel size and that thing is lovely. Very much enjoy that scent. As for full-size body wash or shower gel, I had 19 and now I have 17. I definitely feel like I've used up more than 2, but I definitely have taken some in through my Fortune Cookie soap boxes. They tend to always include some kind of shower gel or body wash in those boxes, so that definitely kind of skews my numbers, which sucks a little bit. For travel body lotion, I had 0, I still have 0. I hope that I can keep that category at 0. I think it would only ever change if it came in a subscription box from Fortune Cookie Soap. For full-size body lotion, I had 15 and now I am down to 12. I'm very happy with that number. I remember a time when I had like over 20 of those body lotions and that's insane. I really hope that I can stick with the pattern of using up a body cream and then using up a body lotion mixed with oil so that I can really start to deplete that collection throughout the whole year and not just so much in the summer. For body oil, no change here. I had 6, still have 6. I definitely won't really make progress on those unless I pull in body lotions to use in place of using a body cream. Then I have my winter body lotion, which is basically just body cream, and I had 7 and now I am down to 5. I really feel like very realistically I could get through 5 in this winter season and then be left with nothing but body lotions to work on. And truthfully, if I get to that point, I really think that one more year of just having body lotions would mean that I would be able to get through that entire collection, and that would be amazing because that has been the hardest part of my hoarding closet to work on. For body scrubs, I had 14, now I have 11. Really happy with that number. The one thing I'll say though is I'm getting down to the point in my body scrubs where I'm left with a few coffee scrubs, and I think I might declutter those. I'm gonna really decide that between the next update, which will be the finale for 2019, because I only do these every few months. I think I might end up decluttering them because I truthfully feel like, one, they just smell like coffee, which I don't love. I also find that they are hard to scrub my body with because my hands almost go numb from being exfoliated. Like, I definitely think I would need to wear gloves, which they do make, but like exfoliating gloves that I could use, which feels like extra maintenance. And then the third thing is, I swear, I feel like they clog your shower drain. I just feel like, unlike with a sugar scrub, which would dissolve, I think that the coffee scrubs just sit in your shower drain and just clog up the piping. So I really feel like I'm going to declutter those. I've never bought any of them. I've gotten them all from subscription boxes, and I don't love them. But we'll see. That number could be much smaller come the next update because I declutter those. As far as face wash is concerned, I had one, I still have one, which is fine. I don't mind having just one in the closet. For face moisturizers, I had 9, now I have 11, a bit of an increase, but I don't know how or why. I've gotten a lot of little like pot samples. I've been making a very concerted effort to use those up, so I will definitely assure you that by the next update, I will have gotten all of those wiped out and I will go back to my full-size face creams because that's just bananas how many of those that I have. As far as face toners and serums are concerned, I had 6, now I have 5. Again, lots of little samples that I will keep working through between now and the next update. As for hair masks, I had one, still have one. I'm nearly finished with that one, which means I'll be able to pull out my other one out of the closet, which is awesome because I made a point to pick, I think it was like a year and a half ago, I picked the biggest tub out of my closet and used that up. So now the ones that I have left are considerably smaller, so I'll be able to get through those pretty quickly. For tanning products, don't really have that for a category much anymore because I don't have anything in there. And for exfoliant, I had 4 and now I'm down to 3. That was that big puppy that I was working on in my project Use It Up, but I've been able to wipe that thing down. So now all I'm left with are tiny little guys that I'm sure I can get through very quickly, which will be very exciting because all I want back in my life is my Tarte exfoliating stick. That thing is amazing and I very much miss it. Then the last category is eye cream. I had 4, now I have 3. Again, looking to get that wiped out. I have just a bunch of samples in that particular category. So overall, the numbers look like I bought 5 and used up 23. And last time I had 125 items in my closet and now I am down to 109, which is pretty freaking awesome because when I look at my spreadsheet, which is linked down below if you ever want to take a peek at it, you can always look at like my history of numbers and my history of categories. I do believe in the history of me counting my hoarding closet, that is the lowest number I've ever had for total items. Don't get me wrong, 109 items is still bananas for one person to have in their closet, but it is just very satisfying to know that some of the really large categories that I've previously had, I'm really starting to narrow down. Like at one point I had almost 30 body scrubs, which is crazy to think about, and now I'm staring down only 11. That feels really good, and it's nice to know that I'm not just spending money and not using those products, but I'm finally getting use out of them, and I'm becoming very educated and aware on how much product I use in a 6-month increment. And that's kind of all I want to be buying for at some point in my life, is just going to a semi-annual sale, buying a handful of what I need, and then wiping it out until the next semi-annual sale. That used to be like way back in the day. We're talking like high school, college. I used to do that, and then I kind of blew that whole system up because I ran out of product one time, literally one time. That's all it took, one time. And I thought to myself, like, never again. And it has since snowballed to be this. And so now I want to go back to that. And that has been like a multiple year effort, but I think it's important to document this. I think it's important for you guys to see it. I'm gonna go ahead now and cut to my footage of my hoarding closet. I did do some rearranging. Once I saw some categories getting smaller, I was able to better combine and organize. So I hope that you guys enjoy seeing it. And let's go ahead and check out the closet right now. right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed seeing my hoarding closet and what I have in there. As always, I will continue to do my project Use It Up, which is basically focused on items that come from that closet, which is different from Project Pans, which are makeup based. But I hope that you're enjoying this series and my Project Use It Up series, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon.